and he had this great show on Comedy Central for a couple of years. It was really fun. And he was in a really good movie that I don't think got enough recognition called Taking Woodstock, where he just was so good in it. And,
thanks, man. We just met, so that's really nice.
Yeah, no,
we hung out, and
I'm
he's
a
like,
huge
oh,
fan.
shit, I should say something.
And we were talking before outside about you just shot a movie here with Steven Soderbergh in town called Contagion.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about that, if anything?
It was really cool. I was cast in a movie called Moneyball like a year and a half ago, and I was excited and surprised. They were like, hey, Steven Soderbergh wants to meet with you. He's doing this baseball movie. I said, yeah, cool. I met with him, talked for a couple hours. Really smart guy. And I was kind of trying to keep up with him because he's like one of those kind of more encyclopedic type, you know what I mean, where people just bring up facts and kind of shit. I don't retain a lot of facts. I don't know a lot of things, I feel like. I know processes, maybe. I can kind of hang and say, yes, yeah, fucking shortstop, you're right, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I got cast in this movie, and they're like, Brad Pitt's the lead, you're the second lead. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. I do stand up mostly, this is awesome.
Beat me out for the role, but
yeah, right. So then we go to make the movie, and we do a camera test for one day, where you put on different outfits, and I'm in the trailer next to Brad Pitt. They're dyeing his hair, and they cut my hair. And after they cut my hair, I'm like, you guys aren't going to cut me from the movie now, are you? That you gave me like a short haircut and stuff? They're like, no, I think you're pretty safe. So we did the camera test, and then the next day, I got a call from my agent. He's like, bad news, buddy. This rarely happens. You never want to hear news that happens. This rarely happens, but you just won the lottery.
Bigger.
Really? Yeah, that does really. It's always like, this rarely happens, but they shut the movie down. It's total, what? They shut the movie down. It's shut down. You're kidding me? No, it was the day before we were going to start filming. So then the movie got shut down. It never got, with me it didn't get shot. A year later it got shot. New director. Brad Pitt, surprisingly, still in the movie.
The thing he's not telling you is it was all because of his haircut. So the whole thing got shut down.
Like, whoa, this guy looks way more ethnic than we thought. So then that was it. So I was my chance to work with Steven Soderbergh. And then, like, I don't know, a year and a half later, they say, hey, Steven Soderbergh, he's giving you a part in this movie Contagion. It's a couple scenes, but you should do it. I was like, definitely, that's really cool. So he kind of remembered me from the Moneyball thing. And then that's what got me to Chicago. And I got to shoot, like, they rebuilt a lab, and I got to wear, like, almost like a spacesuit. They have these, they're called BSL-4 suits that keep all the air in, so you can't, like, if you're with a virus, you can't get I can't talk about science, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's like, you don't get contaminated by the air and stuff. So yeah, that was really cool. Very smart guy, really sharp.
And Topher would know, because he did a few uncredited, well, you were in Traffic, obviously,
yeah,
but
that was my first film.
But also, that's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
cool first film to me.
Some very funny scenes playing yourself.
I played myself.
Oceans 11 and 12.
Yeah.
So going on.
I was supposed to do I'll give you guys did you guys watch Ocean 11 and 12? The 13th one I was supposed to do, and I was doing Spider-Man, so I couldn't do it. But the first one he's teaching me to play cards. And then I'm like horrible at. I literally don't know the difference between the red cards. And then the second one, I was like really into Kabbalah, and I trashed a hotel room. And the third one,
went off Frankie Muniz on the.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. On the hotel.
Oh, you'll like this. The third one is I was going to try to be getting into the casino. I was sad. Steve and I talked about it, and then I couldn't do it because I was in LA. But we tried getting into the casino. And I'm asking Brad, who plays Rusty, I'm like, come on, get me in there. And, they call me Topher in it.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre. I'm a real jerk version of myself. He's like, come on, get me in there, man. But I'm holding an Asian baby the entire time. like Chim Chomp, no, Daddy's talking. Like, stop. That was the whole...
Hey, can I ask you a random question?
Okay.
How many movies, what's your pacing like? How many movies do you watch a week?
A week?
Yeah, how does it work for you? Do you end up watching, do you average like a movie... a day?
It's actually averages more than that, because I think this last year I saw about 450 in
Jesus.
2010. New movies, like not just rentals.
So not the leisure ones you watch on the side in addition.
No, hardly anything for fun, unfortunately. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I guess you start seeing patterns and tropes and all that shit. Seriously, right?
Shapes and colors, yeah. Were you a little worried in the interim between when you shot this and when it came out about something like Hot Tub Time Machine though coming out and kind of like, that was more spoofing of the 80s.
When it won all those Oscars, yeah. No, I would say ours is very different in its DNA in the sense that that was really a spoof, and I love spoofs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the first one to go to them, and but this is something really different. No one's done this about the 80s yet, where you treat it as a. I mean, there's a lot to make fun of with the 80s, so it's a really hard trap to avoid. What you were talking about with the cell phone or some kind of awareness, but we really want to do what Dazed and Confused, American Graffiti had done. We're almost, after enough time hopefully passes, but I feel like Dazed and Confused actually was shot in the 70s. And we wanted to have all those kind of the things that people had in the 80s, like stealing the car and, you know, chasing after the girl and all those conventions.
Coke.
Cocaine.
Yeah.